10 hilarious facts about being drunk. Ever had one of those nights where you think you're making the best decisions ever, but then you check your phone the next morning and you blame your brain? Today, we're diving into the hilarious facts about being drunk. Stick around because fact number 5 will make you rethink your drunk moments. Let's go. Fact 1. You literally get dumber when you drink. Alcohol slows down your prefrontal cortex, aka the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, judgment, and self-control. This is why, suddenly, texting your ex at 2 a.m., "Hey, I just wanted to say I miss you," feels like a brilliant idea. That's because alcohol temporarily lowers your IQ by messing with the part of your brain responsible for logic, judgment, and self-control. Why does alcohol make you do dumb stuff? It slows down your prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO. The prefrontal cortex controls decision-making, impulse control, and judgment. Alcohol dampens its activity, making risky ideas seem genius. Alcohol boosts confidence while lowering actual skills, which explains why you suddenly think you can dance, fight, or give deep life advice after a few drinks. Fact 2. Drinking makes people look more attractive. Ever woken up after a night out, looked at someone's Instagram, and thought, wait, was this really the same person I was flirting with? You're not alone. Alcohol literally tricks your brain into thinking people are more attractive than they actually are. Why does alcohol make you look more attractive? Alcohol alters facial perception. Studies show that drinking affects the way your brain processes facial symmetry and details. This makes people's faces appear smoother and more balanced, which the brain associates with attractiveness. Lowered standards equals higher ratings. Alcohol reduces inhibition and judgment, making you less picky about who you find attractive. This heightens attraction, making people seem more fun, charming, and date-worthy. Fact 3. The spins. Ever laid down after a night of drinking and suddenly felt like the room was spinning at 100 miles per hour? No, you're not being haunted. Your inner ear is just drunk too. Your inner ear helps with balance, but alcohol throws it out of whack. That's why when you lie down, you feel like you're on a roller coaster from hell. Why does alcohol give you the spins? Your inner ear controls balance inside your ear. There's a fluid-filled system called the vestibular system that helps you stay balanced. When you move, this fluid shifts, telling your brain which way is up. Result: welcome to the drunk roller coaster. Why lying down makes it worse? When you lie down, the alcohol in your inner ear fluid moves again, making your brain think you're still in motion. Fact 4. Alcohol makes you feel warm, but you're actually freezing. Ever had a few drinks and suddenly felt invincible against the cold? Like, who needs a jacket? I'm basically a human heater. Well, science says that's a trap. Drinking dilates your blood vessels, making you feel toasty, so you strip off layers in the middle of winter. But in reality, you're losing body heat faster than a melting ice cube. Why does alcohol make you feel warm? Blood vessel expansion equals fake warmth. Alcohol dilates your blood vessels, causing warm blood to rush to your skin. This makes you feel toasty, but in reality, it's pulling heat away from your core, where you actually need it. Your body is losing heat faster. Normally, your body keeps heat trapped inside to protect your vital organs. But with alcohol, heat escapes from your skin, so you lose body heat way faster than normal, even in freezing temperatures. The dangerous part: you don't notice because alcohol numbs your senses. You might not even realize you're getting dangerously cold. This is why people pass out in the snow thinking they're just fine. Fact 5. Why drunk people yell so much. Ever notice how drunk people talk at full volume? That's because alcohol dulls hearing, so you think everyone else went deaf too. Ever been in a bar and wondered why everyone seems to be shouting instead of talking? It's not just excitement. Alcohol literally messes with your ability to hear, making you think the world has gone silent. Why does drunk people yell so much? Alcohol affects the inner ear cochlea, where sound is processed. It reduces your ability to detect volume changes, so you think everything is quieter than it actually is. Your brain overcompensates since sound seems softer. Your brain tells you to turn up the volume to be heard. This is why you start yelling everything, even if you're in a dead silent room. Slower brain processing. Alcohol slows down how your brain interprets sound and speech. This makes conversations harder to follow, so people naturally talk louder to compensate. Fact 6. Alcohol can make you speak another language. Temporarily, ever had a drink and suddenly felt like a multilingual genius?
Oh, yes, Man, you scared me, nigga. this whole, no, fuck off.
Why does alcohol make you speak another language? Alcohol lowers anxiety, social lubricant effect. One of the biggest barriers to speaking a new language is fear of making mistakes. Alcohol relaxes inhibitions, making you less self-conscious and more willing to talk. This is why people who normally hesitate to speak a second language suddenly go for it after a drink. The danger zone: too much alcohol, a small amount equals better fluency, too much equals word salad. As alcohol increases, speech slows down, words get slurred, and your brain starts making up words. Fact 7. Why drunk people think they can dance. Alcohol boosts confidence but wrecks coordination. So in your head, you're Chris Brown. In reality, not so much. Ever seen someone, or maybe been someone, busting out wild dance moves after a few drinks, convinced they're absolutely killing it? There's a reason for that. Alcohol supercharges confidence but destroys coordination. Why does drunk people think they can dance? Alcohol lowers inhibitions normally. Your brain tells you to think before you act or dance. Alcohol shuts that part down, making you feel more confident and less self-conscious. Alcohol messes up balance coordination. Your cerebellum, the part of the brain that controls movement and balance, gets impaired, meaning you think you're in control. You're actually stumbling all over the place. Fact 8. Hangovers are basically mini withdrawals. Alcohol messes with your brain's chemistry, and the morning after headache, thirst, and regret? That's your body saying, "Why did you do this to me?" Waking up after a night of drinking feels like your body is actively punishing you, splitting headache, dry mouth, dizziness, and the overwhelming regret of every text you sent. But what's actually happening? Your body is going through a mini withdrawal. Why does hangovers happen? Alcohol messes with brain chemistry. While drinking, your brain releases extra dopamine, the feel-good chemical, making you happy and carefree. But once alcohol leaves your system, dopamine levels crash, leaving you feeling anxious, tired, and irritable, aka the dreaded anxiety. Your liver is working overtime. Your liver is busy breaking down alcohol into toxic byproducts like acetaldehyde, which is super bad for you. This overload makes you feel sluggish, nauseous, and weak. Blood sugar crash. Alcohol causes your blood sugar to drop, which is why you wake up shaky, tired, and craving carbs like your life depends on it. Fact 9. Drunk munchies are real. Ever notice how after a night of drinking, you suddenly need pizza, fries, or an entire bag of chips? You're not just being dramatic. Alcohol actually rewires your hunger signals, making you crave salty, greasy, and carb-heavy foods. Why does drunk munchies happen? Alcohol confuses your hunger hormones. Normally, your body regulates hunger with two hormones. Leptin tells you you're full, ghrelin tells you you're hungry. Alcohol suppresses leptin and boosts ghrelin, meaning your brain thinks, "We're starving. Must eat everything." Your blood sugar drops. Alcohol spikes and then crashes your blood sugar, making your body crave fast energy. This is why burgers, fries, and pizza suddenly feel like a life-saving meal at 3 a.m. Your brain thinks you're rewarding yourself. Alcohol activates your dopamine system, the same one linked to pleasure and rewards. Food plus alcohol equals double the dopamine, which is why everything tastes way better when you're tipsy. Fact 10. The drunk pee every 5 minutes. Effect: alcohol blocks the hormone that tells your body to hold in water, so you pee non-stop and then wake up dehydrated. Ever wonder why after a few drinks, you're running to the bathroom constantly? Why does alcohol make you pee so much? Alcohol messes with your body's ability to hold water, turning you into a pee machine and setting you up for dehydration. Alcohol blocks your body's hold it hormone. Normally, your body releases a hormone called antidiuretic hormone, ADH, which tells your kidneys to conserve water instead of flushing it all out. Alcohol blocks ADH, meaning your kidneys go into overdrive, making you pee way more than usual. The infamous breaking the seal myth. Ever heard people say, once you pee for the first time, you can't stop? It's not that breaking the seal actually makes you pee more. It's that alcohol is already forcing your body to get rid of fluids, so once you go, the floodgates open. Don't you find this interesting? And that's 10 hilarious facts about being drunk. Which one do you relate to the most? Drop a beer clinking beer mugs in the comments and let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drink responsibly, because no one wants to see their drunk video on the internet. Cheers!
nigga.